Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome. This is Crypto Salim with your weekly review with London Crypto Network. This is the BeeFree, formerly known as Lockdown Sunday, but we're now officially coming out of lockdown, coming out of bondage, So we are rebranding this Sunday evening webinar. So we're here every Sunday, 6 o'clock sharp. And it's such a pleasure to see so many of you here. And let's get started straight away. So what's been happening in the world of cryptocurrency? Well, the crypto fund inflows have accelerated to $233 million last week. And that's the most it's increased since early March. Products saw inflows of $65 million relative to its market cap. This is huge business, guys. We are not in this seeing a temporary bubble or anything like that. The digital assets investment products saw much higher trading turnover for the week, and the report added that represents 59% compared to last week and similar levels early in February 2021. Now we have WeWorks. WeWorks has started to utilize cryptocurrency as a form of payments, guys. So this is mainstream. Coinbase have become WeWork's first member company to pay in cryptocurrency. And so this is a landmark development in the space. We also have change of heart. One of the earliest governments to attempt to fight Bitcoin growing was China. And what do we see now? The central bank sees Bitcoin as an investment alternative. They no longer see it as a scam. It's now an investment alternative. You know how times change, and the key points we can get from this is that the deputy governor of the PBOC called Bitcoin an investment alternative. Insiders comments that the progressive and said they were significant. These comments were significant. In 2017, China cracked down on cryptocurrency trading and so-called initial coin offerings, and so their feeling about this whole crypto space has shifted, has done a 180-degree turnaround. And so here we see Binance's Tesla stock token may have raised regulatory red flags. So Binance may need a license to market these security tokens to the Hong Kong public. And for those that weren't aware, they issued these tokens that are pegged against the Tesla stock. And the public, if the public can purchase these security tokens. 1 second, just letting some more people in. And so the law firm Simmons & Simmons told South China Morning Post on Wednesday that they are inducing the public to purchase securities and that is a regulated activity that requires a license. So Binance may need to become regulated, guys. So that would have significant impact on their peer-to-peer platform and in terms of KYC. Now, another adoption in the mainstream is Facebook. Facebook's DM plans to launch a stable coin this year. It's been an embattled project. It's faced widespread opposition from regulators. And so the Facebook-founded DM Association, it plans to launch a US dollar pegged stable coin. And now CNBC reported this on the 20th of April. And they said that DM will start with a small-scale pilot program focused on largely on person-to-person transactions, although there may be an option to buy goods and services. So, you know, if anyone is on Facebook, they're doing their business on Facebook and they have their Facebook account, you know, it may be, this is Libra revisited, that it started off as Libra. The regulators, they said no to Libra, and now they rebranded it into DM. And now we see that they're planning to launch a stable coin as opposed to a cryptocurrency that will appreciate in value over time. And so tech giants Jack Dorsey and Elon Musk say Bitcoin incentivizes renewable energy. Bitcoin has been criticized for, using up too much energy. And Jack Dorsey and Elon Musk basically countered that narrative. And they said that solar and wind produce cheaper energy than fossil fuels. This should make them ubiquitous, that they are held back by an obvious flaw. They produce too much energy when demand is low and not enough when it's high. So batteries could fix this, but alone are not economical enough. They said what can fix this problem is the ecosystem where solar or wind batteries and Bitcoin mining coexist to form a green grid that runs almost exclusively on renewable energy. And so not only is this doable, it is doable without jeopardizing the sector's profitability. Excellent. And so Cardano Creator says Biden's tax plan could be seriously bearish for crypto markets. This news was released yesterday when Biden announced his tax plans of doubling corporation tax, which has had a massive impact on the stock market yesterday, and that spilled over into the cryptocurrency market. So it's in a surprise Ask Me Anything session, Hoskinson, who is the creator of Cardano, he points out that cryptocurrency markets could cave in if the current administration decides to levy additional taxes on capital gains. You can't predict these prices. There's too many moving factors, especially if capital gains doubles. It is going to be devastating for the markets, and they are going to collapse. So let's just assess all of this when we get to the end, because what we can gather is that there's a lot of inflows, a lot of cash inflows coming into the cryptocurrency market. But on the other hand, you have these public statements by officials that have negative impact on not only the crypto market, but the stock market took a very big dive yesterday. And so let's look at the NFT news. Backed by Naz and Dapper Labs CEO, Tron launches to deliver NFTs bundled with exclusive athlete content. So this is another way that non-fungible tokens are being used as an asset. Okay, a new startup called SportsClon. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it correctly, aims to deliver even more value via sports-focused NFTs with direct collaboration with athletes and lessons from the pros to accompany the one-off digital collectibles. And so you can see that this is a growing sector. It's an absolute growing sector, so we must be able to find out exactly, all the information we need to function in that sector. Right. And the SEC on the regulatory front accuses Ripple of harassment. They're feeling threatened. SEC, for those of you that are not aware, have launched an attack on Ripple, the people that produced XRP, and they are they sued Ripple for selling XRP as a security. And so the court case has been rumbling on since February, and the SEC are now feeling threatened and accusing Ripple of harassment. It's quite laughable. In the comments with regards to disclosure of documents when the SEC were investigating Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay. And so the SEC is in the process of complying with the court's April 6, 2021 order, Executive 1, the order, and has begun reviewing tens of thousands of external emails from the identified custodians for production pursuant to that order. And so in layman terms, what that means is that, the courts have been, SEC has been ordered to reveal all of their documents pertaining to their conclusion when they concluded that Bitcoin and Ethereum were not securities. XRP or Ripple is arguing that XRP, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum, are not securities, just how the SEC ruled when they investigated Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, and so this is why they're feeling a bit threatened. Now they have to reveal everything that will contradict the court case they've just embarked on with against Ripple, and this has significant impact on the crypto scene as a whole. And so, guys, that is in brief the news flash for today. We're going to look in a little bit more detail in the individual cryptocurrencies. We are just hovering below the $2 trillion market capitalization mark. We have to celebrate these things because not so long ago, we were celebrating the $1 trillion mark. And just within a blink of an eye, we have seen the cryptocurrency market hit $2 trillion. Okay, so right now it's about 1.8, $1.9 trillion market cap. And so there is a wave of Bitcoin buyers who appear to have no interest at all in selling. So anyone who sold your Bitcoin as you panicked while the price was going down, the people, the what they like to call clever money, they are holding, they are not selling their Bitcoin. And this is coming out of an on-chain analyst who revealed the quantity of Bitcoin being held in a tweet. He has a massive following, and this is one of the things that you will get used to doing as you're navigating through the world of cryptocurrency. Stay informed with what is going on in the sector. And he tweeted the amount of non-moving Bitcoin supply, that's Bitcoin that's held in cold storage or in custody, last moved or bought 3 to 6 months ago, has grown to 2.5 million Bitcoin. Okay, that's worth $141.85 billion. That's how much is being held in cold storage or in custody. Okay, so most likely institutions that bought in the last 3 to 6 months and definitely not selling. So the fear across the world about the whales, all manipulating the market or selling everything they have to cause a price crash is hardly likely, when what we're seeing is institutional investors are buying as the price is going down. They're buying more Bitcoin. Okay, and the dominance of Bitcoin on the market capitalization has dropped to 50.2% for the first time since July 2018, guys. So this is quite significant. This means that money inflow, yes, it's coming into the cryptocurrency market, but it's going into the altcoins. It's going into the smaller coins, more so than Bitcoin. Okay, so we want to make sure that we keep an eye on this, because if we remember what happened in the 2017, 2018 drop, we can see that there are some similarities in the market. And so what does that mean for altcoins? So historically, altcoins have seen a surge in this price dubbed alt season or altcoin season. Okay, and so this is what we've been waiting for, guys. We've been waiting for that correction in Bitcoin so that altcoins will now start to fly. And so what does that mean for Bitcoin? In the long term, we're going to look at that on the chart, and the institutions are all entirely bullish on Bitcoin. And Fortune 500, registered companies that have public offerings that people are shareholders of and that they are regulated, they are buying Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So don't submit yourself to Project Fear that is going on in the media right now. Now, Anthony Pompliano says that Bitcoin's approaching the bottom And so that means that we're seeing, the drop in Bitcoin price is going to start easing off. We're going to look at the chart on that, and to peg the perpetual swap contract to Bitcoin spot price, funding rates are used. So when a majority of traders go long, it becomes profitable to go short, and vice versa. So during this event, funding rates flipped negative. So Bitcoin went down, meaning it became profitable for traders to take the long side of the trade. And so when you learn more about trading cryptocurrency, you will see how that will start to manifest. And now let's take a look at Bitcoin. Oh my goodness, who bought at $62,500 and have sold their Bitcoin just now? Maybe it's a bit premature, but look at what we're looking at on the chart. The Fibonacci retracement is one of the most popular tools to analyze the price and make an educated guess as to where the price is going. And we can see here that we've got a retracement going on. We can see it hits a resistance at $65,000 and it's retraced, and we think we would expect it just to bounce off this level here of $43,000. So we still have a bit of downside to go before Bitcoin resumes its uptrend. And so let's take a look at the long-term perspective. So look where we are. Very interesting indeed. Bounced straight off the 2.618 Fibonacci retracement level here at 47. Just over 48, around 48,000, and it's retraced back up slightly. If we do see a break of this level, we should expect to see it bounce off the $30,000 mark before continuing its upward trend to complete this Fibonacci cycle at just under $76,000. And so that's the top price for Bitcoin in this bull run. That's a guess, an estimate. You know, this is not financial advice, guys. We're just looking at what the chart is doing. And so let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is the number 2, and at some points during the week, Ethereum actually exceeded the volume of Bitcoin. The volume traded in Ethereum exceeded Bitcoin, and this could have a mitigating factor to that. It's the first Ethereum ETF in North America to have officially launched. So an ETF, exchange traded fund, is a vehicle, an investment vehicle that combines the ease of stock trading with diversification benefits of mutual funds. So often they have lower fees than other types of funds, but they trade at market determined prices that can differ from the underlying asset, and they are designed to track the price of Bitcoin or whatever sector it is. So just unmute. And so this could have be a good reason why the volume traded on Ethereum has gone up considerably, at some points even higher than Bitcoin. And look at the contrast in the price chart movement. We can see that we're kind of like hovering in the middle. It did retrace back a little bit beneath the $2,000 mark. That was very brief. And we can see, looking by this chart, I think it might be going up even further and it may just breach this resistance level here at the 2.618 resistance level at around 2,600. And then where is it going long term? If we see that breach, we should see a good healthy run up to $3,600 before any kind of significant retracement, we would hope. And if we're looking at the long term, we should see Ethereum top out at $5,700, okay, during this bull run season. And it's quite, the future is quite interesting. It's going to, because of the volume people entering into the cryptocurrency market, we are going to see a possibly a very mild bear season when this bull run peaks. And so let's take a look at Tron. Tron is also a very interesting cryptocurrency. It's its own blockchain, and it has his very active protocol going on with the developers on the Tron blockchain. And so you will be able to see on this chart that it did touch down at the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level. It bounced straight back up, and it seems to be going on its way up. And if it breaches that 2.618 Fibonacci resistance level, which let me just give you a little help here. If it breaches this level here, then we should see retracement going up beyond this next resistance level. So that would be very nice. That will put us where on the chart on the long-term horizon. We would be looking at Tron peaking at around 17 cents or 20 cents. And then if we're looking at Tron to exceed its all-time high, we're looking at 42 cents. It's currently 10 or 12 cents right now. And so Tron is very interesting. And now, when we're talking about XRP Ripple is open to destroying massive 50 billion XRP holdings. You know, this is one of the things that I found very peculiar about XRP when it was created. There were so many coins created, and the ability to create more. You know, that's why it's taken so long for XRP to respond to the market conditions. And so the CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, he's come out and said that, you know, he is quite open to destroying 50 billion on the supply, you know, and this would have a significant effect on the price of Ripple. He doesn't rule either of the options out, whether it's burning them or distributing their XRP escrow holdings. He says some people like to position the escrow as Ripple somehow dumping XRP on the community. So it makes no sense for Ripple or any of the people around Ripple to dump XRP. That's not the best interest of the XRP ecosystem, of which Ripple is a very important piece, as am I. And he says he is always open and interested in new ideas that are good for the XRP ecosystem. And so he's not going to rule any of that out. Very interestingly enough, if we look at XRP, currently at $1.13, after a meteoric rise over the $1.90 mark, crashing literally back down to 90 cents, and it's now back on its way up. So we shall see where on the long term we should put it on the weekly chart. We should see at the peak of this bull run for Ripple, we should expect it to hit $34, guys. It's $1.12, $1, you know, it's hardly there. So we will keep a very close eye on Ripple. And our favorite coin, our African coin, AUCOIN. Let's have a look. Not much has changed from last week, except that we have seen a 24.13% increase on trading on the price in 24 hours. And on the long term, we should find AUCOIN hit the 0.00386556 Bitcoin, okay, in the long term. And so that's the news flash, the review for the week. I do this review every week on a Sunday at 6 o'clock. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I've got a big social media presence. We're increasing our subscribers on our YouTube channel. It's fantastic to see subscribers signing up to the YouTube channel. So do like and share this video, and subscribe to LondonCryptoNetwork.com. On the Instagram, it's at LCM_BeeFree. And I'm going to show you explain to you what BeeFree actually means. So back in 2018, I created an acronym called BeeFree. It actually stands for Be Economically Empowered with Financial Residuals and Eternal Earnings. Be economically empowered with financial residuals and eternal earnings. And so that's why we should be free with Crypto Celine, because you are in the right place to do it. And on that note, I thank everybody for this wonderful presentation, coming on, taking time out of your Sunday evening to join us here online. I saw someone had their hand up earlier. This is a Q&A session, so if anyone has any questions, please feel free to unmute your mic. And please, thank you, Honorine. Thank you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Anyone? Genevieve, you had your hand up. Did you want to ask any questions? Please feel free to unmute. Wow, it looks like I've stunned everybody into silence. I know, it's crazy. The news, everything. You know, this crypto space is a really interesting one. Everything. Oh, thank you, Genevieve. Thank you so much. Genevieve just says thanks. She just wanted to wish me well and thank me for what I'm doing. Thank you so much for being here. And so if no one else have any questions, I think we can call it a wrap. Oh, we've got another. Thank you, Pat. Good to see you. Do use the link. Do book your appointment. Do book your one-to-one. The slots are filling up fast. Okay, this is the fastest growing sector. Everyone needs to get educated on how to function in the crypto space. So do book your one-to-one and get started today. And on that note, I think we've come to the end. So thank you very much, everyone. Let me just go to the final. We're here every Sunday. We can be free with Crypto Celine's London Crypto Network. Every Sunday, 6 o'clock. Be here or be square. Thanks a lot, guys. Good night.